welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Chantler Tiara. Over here on my channel we focus on everything beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, all while trying to stay on a budget. So if this is your first time seeing my channel and you think you'll be interested in something like that, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're a returning bougie babe, hey girl, I missed you. So yeah, like I said, this channel is solely based around beauty, lifestyle, and fashion, all while trying to live on a budget. So I do believe that this video is perfect for that. If you guys have seen the thumbnail and you read the title, then you already know what today's video is going to be about. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get my $7 manicure. Yeah, let's get into it real quick. I will be showing you guys how to get the perfect press-on set that will last you for about 2 weeks, all under about $10, okay? Give or take $10 depending on how fancy of a set you guys want. Today's video is not sponsored. Today's video was not asked to do, you guys. If you have been keeping up with my other social medias, you already know that I have been showing you guys the different ways that I wear my press-on nails, the different designs and everything like that. So you guys are already hip to me wearing press-ons. But for those who have stumbled across my channel for the first time today, or did not know that I was wearing press-ons, yes, I wear press-ons. I have been wearing press-ons for I would say since COVID first started and we weren't able to get like go out to the nail salons and stuff like that. I started wearing press-ons, but I most recently started heavily wearing press-ons. I have not stepped in the nail salon probably, I'm gonna say since February, because I did get my nails done for my Miami trip, and I think that was the last time that I got my nails done. So yeah, this intro is going to be kind of long because I do want to give you guys a backstory as to press-ons. But if you want to go straight ahead to the application, definitely skip ahead to this time, or you can look at the bottom. There's like chapters. You can click on the chapter where it shows the application, okay? So go ahead and skip forward if you do not want to hear me ramble. But if you're interested in what I have to talk about, definitely keep. Okay, first and foremost, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am not a nail tech. I never claimed to be a nail tech, although I was trained in doing nails because I am a licensed cosmetologist. I do not practice doing nails on the regular on anyone else but myself, you guys. So yeah, that's just a small disclaimer. So you know, the things that I do in this video, take it with a grain of salt. If it's something that you feel shouldn't be done, then don't do it. It's something that works for me. Everything that works for me may or may not work for you. Just keep that in mind, okay? So basically I really started wearing press-on nails because I went to a nail salon that I always go to that do my nails, top tier, love them. And I got a basic white set just like these. I got a basic white set, super short. I got them square, y'all. And when my total came out, I think I paid $120, and I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be spending $120 ever again for some basic white nails, okay? So ever since then, I have been going to the store and getting press-on nails. Now you can find press-on nails literally everywhere. There are nail techs that do make press-on nails, but I personally will go for the brand Kiss. To me, Kiss has the most affordable press-on nails with multiple designs. Literally any design that you think is trending now, Kiss has probably came out with that design, or they're working on that design, y'all. I kid you not. So yeah, I usually tend to grab for Kiss. You can find Kiss either, I believe, on their website. You can go to Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, stores like that, and you can get Kiss. You can also find the Kiss brand at Ulta. Ulta usually has more styles than like Walmart and stuff like that, just because it is Ulta. But the ones that I'm working with today, I do believe that they were about $10 if I'm not mistaken. I feel like once somebody tries press-ons, maybe they are stuck because of the convenience of them. It takes me about 10 minutes to do like a set. Like if I don't have to file anything like that, it takes me about a good 10 minutes, no more than 15, to put on a press-on set. A pro that I really love about press-on sets is that whenever I am tired of that set, all I have to do is go buy another pair and pop, 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 press, 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 and you got you a new set. You don't have to spend another $100. You don't, y'all know them nails now are high. Y'all know nails now are high. You be damn near going in and out of the nail shop spending $200 and you don't get good customer service. So you might as well spend you $5 every week or two and do your own customer service. Be your own nail tech at home, y'all. In the comfort of your own home. Light you some candles, play you some music, and just set your own vibe, y'all. So everyone's big question is, how long do they last? And it really just depends on your technique on putting them on. Also, how long or short you keep your nails. To me, press-on nails can last you about a week or two, depending on how rough you are with your hands. So if you are somebody that has to pick up on something heavy daily, or maybe you're like me and do hair daily, they tend to not last as long. A way that I have learned to make my press-on nails last longer is cutting them down. If I would have left them that long, they probably would have lasted, I would say, maybe a few days, because they're long. So when you're hitting on things or you're picking up on things, it's easier for them to pop off. But when you have them short, they tend to stay on longer. And I feel like that's the same with acrylic nails too. When you have on long nails, they tend to break easily and damage your nails faster. But when you have short ones, they tend to last longer. So it's the same with press-on nails. I would say they last about 2 weeks if you are easy on your hands and you keep them at a short length. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling. If you guys have any more questions about press-on nails, definitely leave them in the comments down below. I'm not a press-on nail connoisseur, but I do tend to believe that I know a lot about them because I've been wearing them for quite some time. So like I said, if y'all have any questions about press-on nails or just my nails in general, definitely leave them in the comment section down below. And without further ado, you guys can go ahead and enjoy watching me do these press-on nails. Okay guys, so we're gonna hop straight into today's video. These are my fingernails. As you guys can see, they are a little crusty, but that's because I just popped a set off, so I do have some glue residue from the last set left on it, but I'll show you guys how to take it off. I'm only going to show you guys how to do one hand because I do feel like it'll be a little redundant to show you guys both sets, so we're just going to work on one hand. I'm using the Kiss Jelly Fantasy nails. You can find these at any of your local stores or on Amazon. But yeah, as you guys can see, they do come with designs, but I'm only going to focus on the white ones because I wanted white nails for this event that I'm going to this weekend. So I'm just going to use those. I'm not going to put any accent nails, but you can if you want to. So when you open up the packet, you get a glue. You get a glue with every single nail case that you get, unless it's stated otherwise. And I love this glue. It does last a long time. Also in the package, you get a smaller package with a file. One side is a buffer, the other is a hard file. I do not use it. I use my own file, which I'll show you later. You also get this pick, which on one side I like to use to clean under my nails. The other side I like to push back my cuticles. And then the last thing that you get is these gel little tapes, which I don't use at all because they don't last long. And of my own products, I use a nail file, a hard nail file from Sally's, and a fingernail clipper. So the first thing that I like to do is obviously cut my fingernails down. I really don't know what this does or why I do it, but I just feel like I need to do it because when I go to the nail salon, they cut my nails down before they put the tip on it. So I've always just cut my nails down, y'all. So if you know why you cut your nails down, just let me know in the comments down below. But I just do it because that's what I'm used to. Once I'm done cutting my nails down, I do like to file them a little bit. Again, you can't skip this step. You don't have to file your nails down, but it just makes me feel like I'm at a nail salon. And then once I'm done filing my nails down, I do like to take the file and lightly file the top of my nails. This will, one, get that excess glue or any debris off that you have on your nails, as well as it'll create some type of friction for the press-on nail and the glue to bind to. So that's what I'm doing, just filing all of my nails. Okay, so once you have your nail beds buffed off, you can go ahead and get that pick or cuticle pusher and push back your cuticles. Don't mind my cuticles, y'all. I need a manicure. I have not had a real manicure in a long time. So we're just gonna go ahead and push those cuticles all the way back. You do want to lift them a little bit as well, so that way later on you can just slide your press on underneath your cuticle and it'll give a more natural look. Okay, so this didn't come in my packet, but some of the Kiss nail packets have a alcohol wipe and some of them don't. But if you don't have an alcohol wipe in your case, just get a cotton swab and some alcohol and rub on your nails. This is just going to dry out your nail bed, so that way the glue and stuff can stick and there's no oils, and it also get rid of any debris from you buffing the nail beds. So yeah, just go ahead and wipe your nails off with some alcohol if you don't have a pad in your pocket. And then to get started, I like to go in and measure my nails. Usually the nails will have numbers at the top, so you can just match them. Like if I wear a number 0 on my thumb on my left hand, I can go and pull the second number 0 to match my right hand. But these didn't have numbers on them, so I had to actually go in and measure each one. So I'm pretty sure some of the sizes don't match. But it's fine as long as you cover up majority of your nail bed, then the nail fits. But at this point you want to go in and just pick out all your nails. I like to lay them out so I can see everything. You don't have to. You can glue them as you go, but for me and my visual aid, I like to just have them out and set out, you know, for more organization. Now that you have all of your nails laid out, it's basically time to apply them. I like to do 2 dots on my bigger nail beds, and on my smaller ones I do about 1 dot. But after you place your dot, you just want to rub it in. I like to focus most of the glue on the back end and in the middle, because once you actually place the nail on your nail bed, the glue tends to spread towards the front and you don't want your nails and your fingers stuck together. So yeah, once you have your glue placed, just slide your nails onto your bed or your nail bed, so that way it goes underneath your cuticle. You don't want to push it back too much because then you're going to hurt your finger, but you just want to push it back just enough so that way it looks natural. When you're placing these nails, make sure that you are placing them straight before you press hard on them, because once they're stuck, y'all, they are stuck. And when you go to press them, you hold them down for I hold it down for like 10 seconds, I believe. Not too long, just long enough for the glue to catch a little bit, you know. Yeah. So these are the nails. You can stop at this point if you want to, but see me, I'm gonna cut them down, okay? So I'm gonna take my clip and I'm just gonna cut on both sides, y'all. You can cut it how long or short you want, but like I said at the beginning of this video, shorter nails tend to last longer when you wear press-ons, so I like to just cut them down. You can buy the shorter versions, but I just so happen to have the long versions, and I wasn't going out looking for no short ones, so I just turned my long ones into shorts. And then I like to do the square, y'all. I'm still learning how to shape, so if I'm shaping this wrong, don't come for me. You know, if you know how to shape, then you do you, but I don't know how to shape, so I just do my best. I try to imitate what I've learned at the nail salons, but other than that, this is all you're gonna get from me. Now, don't these nails look 10 times better now that I've shaped them and cut them down and made them look a little bit more natural? Like, I am in love with this set. I can't even get it out, but I am in love with this set, y'all. And so once I'm done, I like to take a little bit of oil and put them on my cuticles just to give it a little bit nourishment and stuff. This is just some body oil that I got sent to me in a PR package, but yeah, y'all, just put some cuticle oil on and you are good to go. Alrighty, you guys, that is it for today's video. I showed you guys how I put on my press-on nails. I showed you guys how I trimmed them down, and yeah, these nails should last me about 2 weeks, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be changing them next week because I have a bag full of press-on nails, y'all. I love press-on nails, so I'm probably going to be changing them pretty soon, but for now these will do. Like I said previously in the video, if you have any questions about press-on nails or a step that you may not have understood while watching this, definitely leave it in the comments down below, and I'll either try to answer it in the comments or I'll make another video explaining it more in depth. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Bougie Babes fam because I love you all so much. And yeah, that's it for today's video, you guys. And I know you guys enjoyed it, so definitely watch another video and subscribe right here. Press this and subscribe, or press these and watch another video.